Hello and welcome to the Desperate Actor YouTube channel. It's me, Steve Des from DesperateActor.com, and today we're going to be talking about the Walmart commercial, the final part. I got someone fired. Dun 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 dun. And I promise at the very end of this, there's going to be a payoff where you're going to see at least one of my parts in this Walmart commercial. And I apologize for the quality. It's very poor, but it is what it is. I ripped it off the web, and that's how I was able to find it. So if you've been following this saga, we've been covering the audition from the callback to actually booking the job. And the last thing that we talked about was that once I was done shooting the two commercials I needed to shoot, the casting director then approached me before I left and asked me a question that would literally rock my world, and it would even make me slightly question what I was doing. And what the casting director approached me and said was like, hey, so remember from last part we were talking about, I was saying that everybody liked me and I thought the director didn't like me at all because he was a little bit more apprehensive or whatever, but there were a lot of things involved with that, so I don't really have the full scope of everything. And also he might have had things going on in his personal life, and you don't know every detail of the story of a person. You don't know what they're going through. So the casting director approaches me and said, hey, listen, Steve, so everybody really likes you and they think you're a great person and you're an amazing human being and all this. And I know we only booked you for these 2 days, but we were wondering if you were available to shoot two more commercials tomorrow. So I already had a scheduled shoot for Tuesday, but it was an unpaid shoot because I was just like, at that time, I was just like, as long as I can be on set all the time, the more I can harness that energy and I can tell the universe, this is what I want. So I was doing everything I could to be on set. But of course, if they're asking me to be there and actually get paid, to do more commercials, of course I'm going to say yes. So I was like, yeah, totally. Like, yeah, I got some things, but I can move them around. Like, it's completely fine. And they were like, and she was like, cool. But then the next thing she did was the thing that mind boggled me. It shocked me. And it was that right in front of my face, like I'm literally, let's imagine this cell phone is her. She's right in front of my face and she's telling me, hey, Steve, we really like you. And we would like for you to be in the next commercials that we're shooting tomorrow. We're going to shoot two. It's going to be basically the same time, but in a different location. And I was like, yeah, I got, I got some things that I can move around. So it's fine. I can make it happen. I can make it work. She's like, okay, just give me 1 second. So she said, give me 1 second, meaning stay right where I was. It wasn't like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, bye, or whatever. No, she was like, give me 1 second. She literally pulls her phone out, calls some number, calls a person that I have no clue who he is, but I'm assuming is another fellow actor in the industry doing his thing. And he's like, hey, so-and-so actor, you remember that you had, to come tomorrow for some commercials or whatever? Don't come anymore. You're fired. And she basically fired this person that was supposed to shoot these commercials the next day for me to shoot those commercials. And it shocked me because that has never, ever, 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 ever happened before that or even after that. I never had that experience happen to me. And I don't know if some of you guys have had that experience happen to you. Definitely that has happened to you. Leave it in the comments below, because that has been still up to this day shocks me that happened right in front of my face. So essentially, because of me taking a job, I got someone fired. I don't know who this person is. I don't even know the name of the actor. I don't know none of these things. But that happened, and that shocked me. Like I was, yeah, I was shocked. I was like, whoa, thank God, like the universe that I, get a job tomorrow. But at the same time, like I feel some type of way because it's just like, wow, I just made someone not be able to work, and it's kind of a messed up feeling to have. So yeah, I just let that go, and I just went and I said, okay, I'm just gonna show up and do my best to perform to the best of my abilities and just be my best version of myself and not overthink these things. But I gotta admit, I did feel some type of way, and even now that this happened years ago, um, I still feel some type of way about it because man, to just be like, oh, I got something, and then all of a sudden get like a phone call like that, like, and be like, you're fired, like that's a little bit too aggressive for me. But yeah, overall, it was a great experience. I got to shoot 4 commercials instead of just 2. Um, I showed up to the other Walmart. We did the thing. We shot the thing. We made it happen. And yeah, and ultimately, I was able to find at least one of those commercials because they're so old that they're difficult to find. There's so many commercials that they do. And I just wanted to show you guys right here like a piece of it, just so you see. It's in Spanish though, and it's a little bit not the best quality, but just so you see essentially my performance. I'm right there. Por solo 97 centavos con un contrato de 2 años. Qué bien. ¿Cuántos amigos tienes? And that's me right there. Tenemos Android por solo 97 centavos con un contrato de 2 años. And that's me right there. I know it looks very different, but if you are in the Cracking the Hollywood Code program, I basically made that program that's available at DesperateActor.com. Actually made that program when I was looking that way. The Supercharged edition, you'll see an updated version of myself. And I also talk about changing your look and all those things, but I want you guys to see the proof, that, yeah, all these things that I'm saying are 3,000% truth and are things I went through. And the only reason I'm even sharing it is because I didn't document none of these things in the past. And I kind of regret that. So I'm now, in a way of story time, I'm recapping a lot of what I went through, even though I won't be able to recap absolutely everything because there's so many auditions and callbacks and bookings that I forgot about because there's so many that, yeah, that I don't have all the resources or even the mind capacity to remember everything. But yeah, these are the journey that we all go through as actors, and even though it made me feel some type of way, the way that casting director handled things, I still showed up as the best version of myself as always, and I still did my thing and rocked it. And that commercial aired in so many places, especially that people speak Spanish, and a lot of family members, a lot of friends that live in Latin America, in Puerto Rico, in different parts of the world that they speak Spanish and speak that language. Um, a lot of people got to see me, and it's good. It feels good when people get to see you and they call you and they say, I saw your commercial and things like that. Like, it's really super duper cool. And if you're ever interested on how to prepare your career to the next level, definitely go to DesperateActor.com. Right there, we have resources for you for free and also premium resources that you can access at any time you like. And you can get your career to the next level by having a step-by-step guide, mentorship, and process to prepare your career to the next level, basically taking you from where you are to where you want to be. So if you want to check that out, go to DesperateActor.com for more information. And if you want more free content, definitely go to DesperateActor.com too. We have free audio coaching as a form of podcast that you can subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe right here. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Comment below. Have you been in situations like this, or are you stepping forward in your acting career? Let me know how in the comments below. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.